What's up guys, MGH here. Welcome to another episode of my FIFA 16 Career Mode Downgrade series. We have another 5 players to talk about. There's a few in here that I'm not sure about. Okay, I'm going to say it straight away. The first player we talk about, I think a lot of people will actually disagree with it, but I think it could happen. Let's not talk about anything else. Let's just get straight into it. Di Maria of Manchester United. Now, the reason he's in this is because you guys on Twitter said he deserves to be in it. Personally, I think Di Maria's 85 rating is about right. I don't think he deserves a downgrade from that. If he was an 86 like he was at the beginning of FIFA 15, then I would be saying, yeah, okay, maybe he should go down to 85. But 84 I think is a little bit low. But like I said, I'm including him because of you guys. So you guys wanted him in here. I guess he didn't have the greatest season. He's been linked with PSG already, that he could be moving away from United. And I think, you know, this summer at the Copa America, we saw Di Maria back to his best. I really do. I think he had a great tournament. And it was a shame that obviously he couldn't win it with Messi and the rest of the Argentinian squad. But I don't think a downgrade is fair. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is not my choice. But you guys have said, you guys have spoken, I should say. And Di Maria potentially an 84 in the next game. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We're now going to talk about another Manchester City centre-back. In the last episode, we had company. In this one, we've got Mangala. Now, this is an easy choice. Mangala, I think for me, in FIFA, he is incredible. He is one of the best centre-backs in the game because of his stats. He's tall, he's got good work rates, he's quick, and he's strong, and he's very good in the tackle. But obviously, we are predicting downgrades based off their real-life performances. And let's just say, Mangala last season, wow, he was a liability for City. He did not look like the player that played at Porto. And I think that they've been shafted. I think City have massively overpaid for Mangala. Unless his confidence gets better, I think Mangala could potentially get back to his best and maybe reach 80, 81. But I think for the beginning of FIFA 16, we can expect a 78 rated Mangala. For the next player, guys, we are sticking with Manchester City. And we have Dzeko, who is rumoured to be on his way to Roma. I'm not sure if it's actually going to happen. It would make sense. Pjanic is there. When he has played for City recently, he has shown that he's not very consistent. In the past, I think he's been very good. I think he's got a good finish on him. Obviously, a very powerful shot. He's very good in the air. But in general, I don't think his passing and his movement is good enough for such a quick team, a quick passing team like Manchester City, which is where someone like Aguero just thrives. So I think we could be seeing a downgrade based off his form in the last season. I don't think Dzeko was near good enough to be, you know, the main striker for Man City next to Aguero. And personally, I do think he will actually move on. Whether it's going to be Roma or not, I'm not sure. But definitely down to 82 would be a fair downgrade, I think. Another player at Manchester United now, and it is Rafael, the right back. Now, this was a very popular choice over on Twitter when I asked you guys who should be downgraded. This guy, I thought a couple of years ago, could be a very, very good right back. Brazilian, you know, he's got that skill, that technique. He scored some beautiful goals. Where is he now? What is going on? United have signed Darmian. I think Rafael is pretty much done. I think Shaw at left back, Darmian at right back. I think that's what's going to happen. I think it could be. And I just don't see how Rafael will get back in this side. I think he deserves a downgrade just purely the fact that he's just disappeared. Where is he? Can anyone explain what's happened? Oh, it's such a weird one. So I would say a downgrade to 75, maybe even a 74. He could genuinely be a silver next year in Ultimate Team, which would be pretty good actually for silver fans because he would be a very good card. But Rafael, a downgrade is definitely coming in. Is he going to be on his way to a different club, or is he going to be fighting for his place next season? Moving on, guys, we have another centre-back, and this time it's Vertonghen from Spurs. Now, they've just signed Alderweireld. I think that's going to help them massively at the back because I think they have struggled. Although, haven't they got like 6 centre-backs right now? That's crazy. Arsenal have 3. Either way, Vertonghen didn't have the best of seasons last year. I know Tim Sherwood said that he is rubbish. He literally said live on TV that he can't run. I mean, that is absolutely crazy for a manager to say that about a player that you managed beforehand. I think that's completely weird, but pretty funny at the same time. I think he will get a downgrade to 81, but I think if Alderweireld and him do partner up really nicely and you know, prove that they're very solid at the back, he could well go back to his 82 rating pretty soon. And I think Spurs are getting stronger. I really do. It's a very good signing. I thought Southampton would retain Alderweireld, but instead I think he's decided to link up with his fellow Belgian players like Chadli and Vertonghen, of course. and I think Vertonghen will benefit from it. So there you go, guys. That's the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave any comments below of players you think should be in the future episodes, and I will see you next time.